7,
6,
5,
4,
3,
1.
From Senate speeches to sneaky smugglers. In the next 10 minutes, we'll get the lowdown on what's up in the world. I'm Bethany Van Delft, and this is the 10 News. You may have noticed lots of grown-ups talking about something called a filibuster lately. Our friend Emerson in San Jose, California, asked the 10 to explain what that's all about. Well, Emerson, here's your answer. The filibuster is a rule that lets senators give a speech for as long as they want to in order to delay or block a bill they disagree with from being passed. They can literally just keep talking about absolutely anything for as long as they want. Senators have recited Shakespeare,
to be or not to be,
and even read cookbooks during a filibuster.
Relax, you're making a burger.
That is ridiculous. And the only way to stop the filibuster is with a supermajority vote. That's 60 senators now, which hardly ever happens. The longest single-person filibuster went on for 24 hours and 18 minutes. Are you kidding me?
Boring.
Right now, Democrats and Republicans each hold 50 Senate seats. Since Vice President Harris, a Democrat, gets to cast the tie-breaking vote, Democrats have control of the Senate. So it's not surprising that while lots of Democrats think we should get rid of the filibuster rule, Republicans really want to keep it around. And that debate is why you've been hearing so much about it lately. Do you have a question about something you'd like explained? Email us at hello@the10news.com. You already know we celebrate Black History Month every February, but why? Our correspondent, Pamela Kirkland, has 5 fascinating facts about Black History Month.
It all started when historian Carter G. Woodson and a group of prominent Black leaders decided there should be a week-long celebration of Black achievement in 1926. They decided on the second week of February because it was the same week of the birthdays of Frederick Douglass, who escaped slavery and spent the rest of his life speaking out against it, and President Abraham Lincoln, who issued the Emancipation Proclamation during the Civil War, eventually ending slavery in the United States. In the late 1960s, during the Civil Rights Movement, the idea to turn that week of celebration into a month-long celebration was born.
Hooray!
Fact number 2. Carter G. Woodson is known as the father of Black history. Born in December 1875, Woodson was the son of enslaved people who grew up working in coal mines and quarries. Because he was working at a young age, he wasn't able to go to high school until he was 19 years old. But he graduated in just 2 years and went on to earn a master's degree in history. His ultimate goal was to write Black achievements into U.S. history. And he deserves a lot of credit for the month-long celebration of Black history that we all know now.
Thank you very much.
Fact number 3. While the idea of celebrating Black history caught on, Black churches and Black newspapers were crucial to spreading the idea into communities. Carter G. Woodson's association was busy asking schools and educators to include Black History Week into what they were teaching. But churches and Black papers were doing a lot of that work too.
you guys, you are the real heroes.
Fact number 4. In 1976, President Gerald Ford officially designated the month of February Black History Month. A pretty significant year, too. 1976 was also the celebration of the American Bicentennial, or America's 200th birthday. President Ford said Americans should seize the opportunity to honor the too often neglected accomplishments of Black Americans in every area of endeavor throughout our history.
When you're right, you're right.
Fact number 5. The United States isn't the only country to celebrate Black History Month. Countries like Canada, the United Kingdom, Germany, and the Netherlands all have months to honor the culture and achievements of people of African descent. And as much as we celebrate Black history, we're not just talking about stuff that happened a long time ago. You've been hearing a lot about COVID-19 vaccines. Well, did you know the idea of vaccines was introduced to the United States by an enslaved African man in the 1700s? Fast forward to today, Dr. Kizzmekia Corbett is one of the lead NIH scientists for COVID research, and Dr. Corbett worked directly to develop and produce the Moderna COVID-19 vaccine. So remember, Black history is about more than just celebrating one special month.
Coming up next, it's
Eureka!
Science Spotlight. Although we've known about climate change for decades, it can be hard to convey the impact it'll have on our planet since its effects aren't immediate. Thankfully, there are people working to combat that problem for future generations. Just take the Sentinel-6 Michael Freilich satellite. Launched on November 21st, 2020 by a network of organizations, including NASA and the European Space Agency, this incredible satellite is currently orbiting the Earth, collecting important data about climate change like never before. The spacecraft monitors things like sea levels, air quality, temperatures, CO2 levels, and vegetation in order to show researchers how climate change is reshaping Earth's coastlines. That's really extensive. Researchers hope to better understand the ways in which Earth's climate is changing so policymakers can work to combat it based on their findings. They'll even be able to do simpler things with the information, like make weather forecasts more accurate.
Excellent!
That's encouraging. So, how long will it take? The Sentinel-6 is expected to be in orbit for 5.5 years. That seems like a long time, but thankfully, the spacecraft is so advanced it can provide data in real time, so researchers can immediately beam the info from space. Do you want to know the coolest part? You can get involved.
Launch sequence activated.
Thanks to NASA's web-based app Eyes on Earth, we humble Earthlings can virtually climb aboard the spacecraft and watch as the satellite collects the critical data in real time. You can find the link on our website to give it a try. Let's hope the Sentinel-6 finds the critical info they need to help make the world a little bit better and safer place for future generations.
Hey parents and awesome guardians, I'm Tracy Leeds Kaplan, executive producer of the 10 News.
I'm Owen, and I'm 8.5.
And who are you?
Your son. How would you like to know the future?
Ooh.
Follow us at the 10 News on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. There we drop a few clues on upcoming episodes in emojis.
What's your favorite emoji?
Maybe the scream emoji.
The scream emoji? That's fitting.
And now,
What?
What the heck?
trivia on the 10. A man in Austria was stopped by authorities last month for trying to smuggle what in his suitcase? Was it A, 74 live chameleons, B, 25 stolen museum artifacts, or C, 17 elderly bats? Did you guess it? The answer is A! Though chameleons are known for their ability to blend in and hide, they couldn't hide from airport security x-ray machine. The man was fined and the chameleons were taken to an Austrian zoo. Auf Wiedersehen, little lizards. Time is up. That's the end of the 10 for today, but you can catch new episodes on Tuesdays and Thursdays. The 10 News is a co-production of Small But Mighty Media in collaboration with Next Chapter Podcasts and distributed by iHeartRadio. The 10 News writing team is led by editorial director Tracy Crooks with contributions from Stephen Tompkins and Pamela Kirkland. The creative producer is Jenner Pasqua. Marketing is led by Jacob Bronstein with social media and web support by Stephen Tompkins. Editing and sound design by Pete Musto under the production direction of Jeremiah Tittle. Executive producer Donald Albright and show creator Tracy Leeds Kaplan round out the team. If you have questions about the show, a story idea, or a fun fact you want to share, email us at hello@the10news.com. And don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review the 10 News on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts. It really makes a difference. I'm Bethany Van Delft, and thanks for listening to the 10 News. Catch you next time.